Next we go to the fourth match of the night, and that would be The Big Show versus Kurt Hawkins and Van Archer. I don't even really want to talk much about this match. This was a terrible squash match. I mean, if you want to bury a tag team at all, I mean, I was actually starting to make Kurt Hawkins and Van Archer a credible tag team until now. The Gate Crashers got buried. I mean, it was bad. I mean, I know The Big Show is big, but okay, one-on-one with The Big Show, he can bury people. But tag team, you got to give these guys a little bit of momentum in a match to beat the big, I mean, a handicap. I mean, unless they're luchadors. But these guys aren't. Van Archer and Kurt Hawkins are actually decent-sized wrestlers with decent in-ring ability. So you could actually have them play off. But Big Show buried him in like 2 minutes. Not even that. It made me so upset. So let's go to the Ranger ranking calculator and find out what I gave this match. 1 out of 5, Alpha 5s. As I said, this was just a terrible squash match. It put Show over and killed the Gate Crashers. I'm not very happy about that. Next, we go to a backstage promo with Jack Swagger, who says that next week's SmackDown debut on Sci-Fi is going to be in his backyard in my backyard of Oklahoma. And really the only notable thing in this promo was that he had his jerseys and stuff in the background, is that the Dude Busters and Hornswoggle came in and they started, putting his jerseys and all of his stuff into about the SmackDown box, and they started to walk off. It was actually halfway humorous, I thought. And then they cut Jack Swagger off right at the end of the promo, like right in the middle of him talking at the end of the promo. Talk about not caring about what a guy says. I mean, seriously, Jack Swagger's he's getting beat on. Like, momentum-wise. It sucks. Match 5 of the night is going to be CM Punk versus Luke Gallows. Now, this match was actually really good. 98% of the match was dominated by Gallows. Gallows is a great in-ring competitor. What I've seen out of Gallows since he's become Gallows instead of Festus, Gallows is a great in-ring wrestler. He actually can go in the ring. And it's just like he dominated CM Punk. He made himself look really good. And then in the end, all it was Gallows went for a splash in the corner. CM Punk moved. CM Punk hit the GTS and got the win. There was no back and forth. There was no nothing. This match, yeah, it kind of put Gallows over as a good wrestler. But then they just buried him at the end by CM Punk hitting the GTS and getting the win. No back and forth. It wasn't even a credible match. Sorry, I kind of jumped ahead. Let's go to the Ranger ranking calculator to find out what I gave this match. 2 out of 5 White Rangers, as I said. I'm glad Gallows looked strong. Gallows looked really strong until the end, and then he just got beat. They just said, okay, here's Gallows, here's your time to shine, and now you just take a poop. Go to the main event of the night, which is match 6, which is the Intercontinental Champion Dolph Ziggler versus MVP. Well, for main event, obviously this wasn't the main thing of the night, but for the main event it was okay. MVP had a nice boot which knocked Dolph Ziggler outside the ring, and then there was an altercation between Caitlyn was tending to Dolph Ziggler, and then Vicky got jealous, then Caitlyn shoved Vicky Guerrero onto the ground. Caitlyn walked out. Speaking of which, Caitlyn is very cute. If Tiffany doesn't come back, Caitlyn might be her nice little replacement. But anyway, Caitlyn walks to the back. Vicky Guerrero gets upset and walks to the back. Dolph Ziggler gets back in the ring. They have another couple minutes of I think they go to a break and they come back, and then they have another couple minutes in the match. In the end, Dolph Ziggler goes for a zigzag. MVP holds on. MVP goes for the ball and elbow. Dolph walks out. He rolls out of the ring. He walks, grabs his title, and hightails it and gets counted out. What a crappy way to end this match. This match, another match tonight that could have been good. Let's go to the Ranger ranking calculator to find out what I gave this match. 2 out of 5 Green Rangers. This match could have had more time and it could have ended a lot better. I'm sorry. And it seemed like it was an Intercontinental title match. Like in the end, Dolph was saying this stays with me, and Todd said the title can't change hands. But I don't remember it being an IC title match. I really don't. So next we go to a backstage promo with Croft and Beretta again. Vicky's looking for Caitlyn. Vicky's, she walks into this semi that has all this packaging stuff in it, and it's great because then as soon as she walks in, the Dude Busters close up the semi, And the dude Buster, they turn around, they're like, man, we can probably get in trouble for this. And like, yeah, I know it. And then the semi just takes off with Vicky Guerrero in it. It was awesome. I liked it. It was a great way to end off the I guess the promos for the night. But we do go to an in-ring segment with Kane where he comes out again, grabs a mic, says that his brother is going to burn in hell, blah, blah, blah. Then the Druids come out with a red coffin. Kane opens it. It's Paul Bear. Does that mean that the Undertaker's powers are going to come back? So the lights go out, and then when they come back on, Taker is behind Kane, of course, and then he beats the ever-loving crap out of Kane. The guy can barely walk, and he still is beating the crap out of Kane. Then in the end, Kane rolls out of the ring. He goes up the ramp. Kane's frustrated because Paul Bear's back. Paul Bear lifts up the urn, and Taker bows. And he starts playing with a nutsack. Anyway, let's go to the Ranger ranking calculator for how I gave SmackDown overall. 3 out of 5. Blue Rangers. I think the end promo helped a lot, and some of the moving promos were just funny and entertaining. But I really just... A lot of the matches were short. There were 6 matches and a million promos, and a lot of... I think they could have dumped the Big Show, Kurt Hawkins, and Vance Archer handicap match. CM Punk Gallows should have gotten more time instead of that. A lot of the other matches just didn't have enough time. So I'm giving it... And this was teetering on a 2 or 3. So I'm going to give it a 3 just because I'm gracious. I'm a merciful Lord. But anyway, don't forget to check out WrestlingRevolution.com. Don't forget to check out CompletelyDamaged.com. And if that's not it, it's in the description box, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm Grumpy Cheeto, and I am out.